Is Fortunable really a way to earn $5 per answer as it claims on its website, or is it a waste of time? My name's Michael and I've tested hundreds of different ways to make money online, and many viewers have recently asked me about this platform, so I decided to take a closer look and test it thoroughly, and in this Fortunable review I'll give you an inside look and reveal both the pros and the cons so you can find out if this is the right opportunity for you or not. So let's start by going over who can join, and Fortunable is available in many different countries. On the website you can see in the top corner which countries it's available in and the languages also, and as you can see it is a lot of different countries and in a lot of different languages, so that's of course great. Of course you need to be aware that the exact amounts of available surveys and how much you can earn can vary from country to country. In some countries you will just not find a lot of paid service in general. That is just how it is. And as you can see on the website, it claims that you can earn up to $5 per answer, not just per survey but per answer. So this sounds a little bit strange. I've tested hundreds of different survey sites, so I became a little bit skeptical when I saw this, but let me just reveal right away that you can actually earn here. How much you can earn overall we'll get back to later. For now let me just log in and then we'll take a closer look at what it offers. So I have now logged into Fortunable, and one thing I just want to make clear first is that it can be a little bit confusing because there's a lot of ads. You can see, for example, there's an ad here, and even when you first register you get an email where you need to verify your email. That's very normal in general to get access to paid service sites, but even there you are taken to a page plastered in different ads, and that for me is a little bit unusual. I know it's a way to make money for a website, but when a service site have like ads popping up like this and sometimes like even when you click to verify your email, and that for me that just seems unprofessional. But as you can see, the surveys are served by what's called Send. So this is a survey provider that works with many different sites, so it is actually legit surveys that are real surveys, but it's just it doesn't give a very good user experience, and that's just what I wanted to explain first. But anyways, how you can earn is just when you are inside, you will see the available surveys. In my case, you can see right now there are no surveys at the moment, as it says. That is just how it is sometimes. So one thing you can do to get access to more surveys potentially is to fill out your profile. So you go to your profile and you can see there are a lot of different categories you need to fill out, and it honestly can take quite a while. I would estimate something like 20-30 minutes to fill this out, and that's a lot compared to many other survey sites where sometimes you have like a welcome survey that takes like max 5 minutes, and then sometimes you even get a reward for it. Here you have to spend maybe 30 minutes to do it, and you do not get paid for it, but it is a way to make sure you get access to more surveys or as many surveys as possible, but just not again as user friendly as many other sites. But if you fill it out, sometimes you will then get these surveys. You will also get an email invitation with available surveys sometimes, but overall the amount of surveys on Fortunable are just not as big as on many other service sites that I have personally tested. The rewards, I would say, are kind of decent, but let's talk a little bit about the full earning potential a little bit later. Let's first talk about how you can actually get paid. So when it comes to getting paid, you will have different options. The exact options can vary from country to country, but you can see it, for example, offers PayPal and also different gift cards. That's how it is in most countries. Of course, in some countries there might not be PayPal available, then they will have other options instead. And the threshold can also vary depending on your chosen payout option and the country you live in. If you tried it yourself, then please share below the country you're from and the exact threshold and which rewards are available there. That would be great to hear. So just share that in a comment below. But as you can see here, you would need to earn $10 where I live anyways to take out. So the payout threshold is it's fairly decent for a service site. $10, it's not too high, it could be lower, but again, it's fair enough. And the rewards are also good. Gift cards, a combination of gift cards and cash to have that choice, good options. But what you need to be aware of is, as you can also see in the FAQ section, is that it will take a few working days to actually get your payment, and sometimes it can even also, they say, if you haven't received it within 10 working days, not 10 days, 10 working days, meaning like Monday to Friday, so basically 2 full weeks, then you can contact their support. So it can take a little bit of patience to get paid compared to many other service sites. But let's now talk about the overall earning potential. So as you can see on the front page, Fortunable says that you can earn up to $5 per answer. I believe that they probably mean $5 per survey, because a survey usually have many answers you give, and you will definitely not earn $5 per answer. That is just not how paid surveys in general works. And yes, unfortunately, you can find a few surveys, maybe once in a while, if you're very lucky, where you can get up to $5 for one survey, but then usually it will also take quite a while to complete. So overall, you should not expect to find many, or in some countries and in many cases not any, service that will pay you $5 per survey, and definitely not per answer. So I just wanted to clarify that, because that is quite confusing what they write here on the website. Overall, the rewards are okay, but they are not better than most others. In fact, there are many higher paying service sites than Fortunable in my experience. And in general, it doesn't offer anything special. It is a SINT panel, meaning the service comes from this SINT provider, and it offers more or less the same as many other panels that do that. It just gives a worse user experience in my opinion, because it has so many ads that covers different content, and then also this explanation of how much you can earn, in my opinion, is just not very clear. So to sum it all up, Fortunable can be a way to earn a bit extra by taking paid service, but you do need to do it with the right expectations, and you will not earn up to $5 per answer. It does pay okay per survey, but kind of average, some service below average. And the user experience is in general just not very good, because there are a lot of ads. So personally, it's not a service site that I'll be using anymore after having tested it, because there are so many other sites that I find are better, that also even gives you some of the same surveys. So I just prefer focusing on those. If you want to see my top recommended or the highest paying surveys that I have tested, then I'll leave a link below to a list I have of the highest paying service sites. Also, I do have a full written Fortunable review. If you prefer reading, then you can also find that below. But no matter what, I hope this video helped you, and if it did, make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.